Good afternoon. Sorry, I had to look at a clock. It is afternoon here. What's going on? I see Mad Mania there. Good morning. Morning. I just said afternoon and now I'm saying good morning. It's been a long day. I scheduled a stream for 1 o'clock. It's about 5 minutes to 1. And then I got a meeting at work. And I'm like, nope, can't do it. Sorry. Reschedule. I got shit to do. Stitch. Feet pics. I gotta get rid of that emoji. I forgot to do that. Feet pics. So, lots has changed overnight, right? 1034 is no longer in Kingsland. Looks like 1960 is now working on 2268. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, 1671 has expanded their territory north of the Ziggurat. 1377 is slowly working their way down against 1875 and 1606. So the landscape has changed. I mean, if we remember last night when I stopped streaming, 1671 was touching the Zig, but they didn't have this much territory near it. 1377, many were saying they'd be out of Kingsland very soon, and they have waken up. They have pushed back. They are. It's about half and half now for territory. Yesterday it was maybe 1/3 to 2/3. So these guys are putting in some work. Thought we'd fire up a little earlier stream today, just because I'm tired. It was either this or take a nap, and if I take a nap, then I'm not going to sleep tonight, and it's a vicious cycle. How's Mad Mania today? And how are you doing, Stitch? A few more days. And there's a party in Lambo's basement. Come on, take the flag down. I want to see if the explosion is working again. What's up, Captain? Yoshino? Imagine if the 1029 Corps members were in 1960. Big Kingdom drama. Although I doubt there's drama in 1960, but yeah, we wouldn't get Xena skins, we wouldn't get MGEs, gold head events. We'd have to grind commanders 3 sculptures at a time. Yeah, Gumbo, yes, I am early today. Done with work. Figured we'd do an afternoon stream, see if we couldn't catch some different people on than we normally have. Although I love all my normal viewers, don't get me wrong. You guys are all fantastic, but sometimes we get more viewers in an early stream because you hit that European time zone as well. Mad Mania is just one of those crazy Brits who's up at 2 or 3 a.m. That flag, I mean, 2268's doing better than 1034 to defending their flags. We've seen this garrison captain change at least 3 times. Who actually won last night? I don't remember. I fell asleep at halftime. I think the Vikings were up like what was it, 16 to 7 or something crazy like that. What's up, Yaffy? Vikings one? Okay. Hey, I've said it from the start. As long as the Packers beat the Bears twice, it's a good year. Damn, this flag has already lasted 3 times as long as any of the 1034 flags we watched last night. Sleep is for the weak when it's KvK. I guess I'm weak then. So I have to get at least 4 hours of sleep every night. So it flipped from Hera to Jadwiga, and now it's to Zeno. My guess is the Hera is refreshing, and they'll have Hera back in there in a few seconds. I think that's only farmer there. Well, Black Panther's account. I don't see any mega whales near this flag either, so they're doing a good job keeping this thing full. And there's Hera again in there, just like I said. See, every now and then Lambo knows what he's talking about. Buying my brown paper bag with eye holes on Amazon before our next game. Yeah, oh, Heritage Jadwiga now. Did you guys see this in the daily special offers? Where are we? Coming soon to a little shop near you, Jadwiga and XY. Yeah, XY is still a solid commander. I don't know if I'd go for him over HQ, but he just keep flipping garrisons here. What the hell? Trying to see the white numbers. 5 to 6,000 on the rally. Oh, that. Why are they not swarming? Good God. Check redline kill points. If we see him on the field or I find his city, I'll be happy to. Who the hell's in garrison here? My goodness. Let's see what happens if we turn off simplify. Yeah, I mean, you know, my opinion, the only cavalry commanders that are must-have are Nevsky and Joan. You know, one could maybe argue for William, but you know, if you're not a cavalry main, Nevsky and Joan. Come on, Cher. Sorry, trying to get my chair to lock in the upright position and it is not cooperating with me. Piece of shit. There we go, finally. Hey, what's up, Volt? Going good here. How are you doing? Why are they not swarming? That's what I don't understand. There they go. Somebody's swarming now. Every time they start swarming, they switch to Hera. Like it matters, just swarm the shit out of it, everybody. Just think what MF's kill points would be at, though, if he played in one of these kingdoms. Because he played at least 6 KvKs in 1029 with us. At least 6, if not 7. I think it's Ahmed Aziz Swizz, but I don't know. You know, kill points. When you got so many pilots on so many accounts these days, kill points really do not tell you the true player behind the account itself. Right? I mean, if you have accounts that have unlimited spending, unlimited gems, and unlimited pilots on them, you're going to hit 50 billion. You're going to hit 60. I think Ahmed Aziz is one of the few who probably puts in a good 18, 19, 20 hours on his account himself every single day. So, I mean, yeah, kill points for a lot of these players, it's nice to have. It's a status symbol, but you know, Redline's kill points. His Redline, I do not believe Redline uses pilots. So Redline's kill points are more impressive to me than, you know, somebody at 55 million or 55 billion kill points that has 4 or 5 pilots playing for him. But that's just me. Well, yeah, they got to put in loads of hours, but if you have 4 people piloting your account, that's what, 6 hours a day? 6 hours a day for 4 people? That's relatively easy to do. I mean, when we're at war, I'm on for at least 12, 16 hours myself. That's why I get grumpy, Swizz. That's why you hear me bitching at everybody. That's when the F-bombs start coming out. When Lambo needs sleep. They're never not going to allow pilots, though. They will never do that. They make too much money off of these kingdoms that use them. Even if 24 people fight 1 hour each day. Yeah, I mean, if that's what these kingdoms are looking for, is that 24-hour account, then hey, more power to them. You know, to each his own. I'm not knocking players who use pilots. You know, it's their choice. If they have the money to do that, let them do that. All I'm saying is that when I look at a person's stats, I am more impressed with a player like Redline, who does it all by himself, than I am with some of these other players who you know are using pilots. And there goes the flag, finally. There we go. The explosion works again. You know, do I respect these big players who spend lots of money, who use pilots? Absolutely. You know, it's just the way the game is played now. This is very true, Gumbo. Don't forget the people who buy accounts or those who play KvK 2 and 3 on repeat just for those kill point numbers. You know, so and that's specifically the reason that when we recruit players for 29, there's an application that people have to fill out, and there is an actual voice interview process. Because we want to get to know the player behind the numbers. You can have the most impressive account in the world, but if you don't know how to play the game, it's going to do us absolutely no good. You know, I'll probably get bitch slapped for saying this, but I'd rather have 10 Yaffis here than 1 Nephisto. Yeah, I mean, you know, respect the hell to those players who are at that 20 billion, at that 30 billion, at that 40 billion, who do the primary majority of the playing on their account. So, Daddy, yeah, I mean, my hat's off to you if you're 20 billion and you don't use pilots. That's a hell of an accomplishment. I mean, I've played this game for a long time, and I'm only at about 13 billion. Now, the first few KvKs were unique. We'll just go there. Yeah, exactly, Alloys. And if you had 4 more people that play the game as well as you do, playing on your account, assuming you could afford the resources and the speed ups, right? Just think how many kill points you would have. 10 Yaffis, LOL. We'll zero everyone here. I mean, Yaffi's not the biggest player. He's an annoying little Frenchman at times, but he's active as hell, and he knows how to play the game. So yeah, I'd rather have 10 Yaffis than 1 Nephisto. 10 Yaffis sounds like a lot of baguettes. All right, that rally took a while. That was nice. Let me see if there's a report up anywhere in Fight Club here. Oof. Oof. that's the rally we were just watching. Ouch. Ouch, that hurts. Ah, you can't do the treasure with the fog? Oh no. Rip. Rip. So I was looking through Facebook. Somebody told me earlier today that 1034 is telling 2268 that 2268 hasn't done shit this KvK. Or something to that effect. And they said it was on Facebook. But I could not find it on Facebook. So if any of you guys have a link or can take a screenshot and send it to me on Discord, I'd be interested to see exactly what was said. I will see your 10 Yaffis and raise you 20 Anthonys. Yaffe is F2 beef. What? Free to buy? Free to baguette. So we spun twice for Charlemagne yesterday. We got an 8 spot yesterday on the 400 spin. This stuff, I've only got the daily stuff to do. The login, what is it? Login for 3 days, login for 7 days. So we've done a bunch of these digs already. Ciroli we got done today. MGE I should be getting, I forget if it's 4th or 5th overall, so we got some work to do there. You know, the devil inside me says spin to 100 for Charlemagne, but I'll never use him. So the angel, you know, you got the devil whispering in one ear, you have the gems, spin for Charlemagne. And in the other ear, it's the little angel that's sitting on my shoulder saying, you're never going to use him. Be smart for once. Be smart. And then the devil, it would be good content. The little angel on the other side. Yeah, if you want memes on Facebook about how stupid you are. All right, have a good walk, Swizz. Well, what'd you do to Yaffe Big Farm? Do I need to kick it? I sent out this email yesterday. If we see your farm account on the inactive list, you had better not be asking for resources later in KvK. Just saying. Just saying. We're gonna spin Charlemagne to 10, but we're not going much past that at all. I would love the gold heads. I mean, there are gold heads that you can get for what? What is it? 25, 50, 25 and 70? I don't know. I would love the gold heads, and we do sometimes get Charlemagne bastions in our KvKs. Right? So I'm going to want to max him eventually, right? Maybe. Who's home? Who's home? Macy. Is Mama home? My wife just got home from work. The dog goes crazy when she gets home from work. The thing about German Shepherds is they bond. They really, really bond with one person, and that's my wife. Great dog. Whenever my wife's home, though, she'll follow my wife all around the house. Which I guess is good, right? A little protector. My wife took the dog for a walk yesterday, and school was getting out, and there's a school across the street from us. She was walking down the driveway, and two little kids started freaking out. Mom, oh my God, look at the wolf. Yeah, we have one German Shepherd, Captain. She's, 9 years old now? We rescued her when she was 7 from, some jackass in Texas. As soon as she couldn't have any more babies, some jackass in Texas tied her up outside of a kill shelter. So there's a dog rescue place here in Wisconsin that rescued her from Texas before they euthanized her. And we got her from that dog rescue. Hey, what's going on, Electric King? Good to see you. But yeah, she is the most chill dog. Oh my goodness, look at all the 77 marches going home. Look at all those sad faces. That's crazy. The most chilled dog that I think we've ever had. Both of the labs we had were crazy little fuckers. Every time a leaf would roll across the street, just start barking like mad. Oof. There goes that flag. Well, I think we're heading into 2377 downtime here, and 875, 606 are starting to put the pressure on. This is an insane field presence right here. They are now all over 2377 territory. How long is it before 1960 has to come over here and give them a hand? There is not much. Flags burning here. Flags repairing here. Flags building here. Rescue dogs are the best. I had a pit from one. She was the most loving and protective dog ever. She was from someone who tried to fight her, but she was a gentle soul. That's good. That is good. Hey, if you want to pay Electro King for a gumbo emoji and he makes it, I'll throw it up here for you. I mean, we've got a little Cajun right here. We've got Forrest Gump. Or no, he was Alabama. He was Alabama. It was Bubba. Bubba Gump Shrimp. After they build this flag, then this one is vulnerable. This one is vulnerable. This one's already on fire. Well, they could hit this one now, though. And they're working hard to get 68 out of here. 68's got territory over here as well, though, I think, right? Yeah. So it's going to be a while. Who's this little red sliver? Is that 91? Are they just chilling here doing Guardians? '71 is kind of fighting 91 here a little bit. They don't have territory touching. Oh, I guess they can't touch them, can they? Until this flag goes down, then they can probably build somewhere over here and touch these flags here. I'll grab some caffeine. There we go. Let's get those Coke Zero chemicals in my system, including the caffeine and whatever the hell else they put in there to make it taste like it's got sugar in it, but it really doesn't. I'm just really impressed right now with 75's field presence. Look at that. That's crazy. You can skip them, Yaffy. You can skip them. But yeah, 24. Sometimes I'll set the ads to pop, sometimes I won't. At 24 minutes. Coke and coffee. I mean, what was it? Laverne and Shirley used to do milk and Pepsi. I think that was Laverne. Coke and coffee. I don't know about that. It's okay if this ads give you more money and you give us gold chests. I'm debating, right? This is tempting as all hell. I mean, we still need arch formation stuff. My infantry arch formation is not that great. Just one inscription. 6.5, 7.2, 7.4. Who do I have my cavalry arch formation stuff on? I think I've got that on Attila. Where are you, Attila? You know, this is a nice one, right? 2% extra damage when attacking a city or stronghold, so that's a good one for Attila. But the stats are garbage. And on... who do I have it on? I think that this is just a placeholder on a mandatory. We've got a ton of inscriptions, but the stats are garbage here. Enraged, devious. This is all skill damage, though. I mean, look at this: 2.5% skill damage, 2.5% skill damage, 2.5% skill damage, 2.5% skill damage. I mean, that's 5. That's an extra 10% skill damage, but it's arch formation. You're not going to use that with a skill damage commander. So who knows? Who knows? Told my fighters to make sure they have lots of resources, speed ups, and white substances just so they can fight for long periods of time. And they thought I was serious. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. MF has retired his main account from the game. That account is now with a player called Fluffy Pony, who is in 2605. Took that account to 2605. Pyrrhus, or whatever his name is, 5543. He's not quite done yet. Is that one you use arch formation on? I haven't really looked at him much. It's not like GV77 isn't online. Just 875. The number of marches that they had coming from up here was just insane. What's up, Strinka? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you can't have my golden heads. Those are for Gorgo. After Gorgo, we got to start saving for the next Archer commanders. Doing well. Can't complain. It's hump day tomorrow, or at least halfway to Friday tomorrow. Halfway to the weekend. Yes, I am buying the dailies for him. If so, why? Because I want to. So yeah, after him, we're doing Montezuma. Everyone else is done. Honestly, if they'd throw Charlemagne in here, I'd do dailies for Charlemagne after this guy in Montezuma. You know, I enjoy this game. Not only playing the game, but you know, collecting as much shit as I can. Right? It just gives you more options on the field. And when those bastions pop up that have those oddball commanders that not many people have maxed, it's in your best interest to have some of those skills completed. Does Gorgo Gargle Go-Gurt on go-karts? I will not. I couldn't say it once. I probably won't be able to say it 10 times fast. Good luck in your matchmaking. Maybe you guys will match up. Got some stragglers. Wake up, people. Wake up, people. The ball is moving. Wake up.
Fight!
Trajan spotted. But I do have to admit, the fights are much better when you're in a C kingdom than when you're in a D kingdom. The problem is when you're a low C kingdom and there's A's and B's in the KvK2, potentially A's and B's in the KvK2, it makes things rough. A lot of these kingdoms we're going against, because when you have C kingdoms that are not really fighters, is that how I should phrase it? And you're going against some C kingdoms that have good fighters. It makes things interesting. This is our KvK here, right? But this is top 300 only. If you look at some of these kingdoms in Water Camp, they're probably consolidated. They got all the fighters in a couple of the kingdoms, getting chests and stuff from the spenders. But I mean, a couple of these are at 11 billion power now. 1064 in our kingdom, 1471. You know, but 10 million power, 69 million kill points. That's the highest power in our camp, yet the lowest kill points, which can be concerning. As long as they show up to fight, I got nothing negative to say about them. So yeah, we either need to we're gonna get rid of some. We're gonna trim some fat at the end of this KvK for sure. I think Kat has said she's already got 5 or 6 people lined up to come in, and then as I understand it, there's a group of another 10 people that want to come in. We typically don't allow groups in because groups tend to bring drama with them, but I trust her to make those migration decisions. Yeah, no, I get that, Gum. The nice thing about being in a C or a D kingdom is passes open, you got 24, 36 hours of fights, and then you get to rest for a few days again. Right? It's not like these AC, these Imperium KvKs, where it's 24 hours a day, 7-day a week fighting for 3 or 4 weeks straight. That's one of the reasons I enjoy being in a lower seat kingdom. Because you log on, you fight hard for 24, 36 hours, and then you wait till the next pass opens and you do it all over again. I've been in 1039 when they were at their peak with Solimar, the White Tigers. I was in 1052 when they were at their peak with, OV, John Wick, Season 3, Osiris League. So I've been in big kingdoms. And I use this phrase all the time. I'd rather be a big fish in a small pond than a small fish in a big pond. It's much more enjoyable to jump on Discord when there's 30 or 40 people on and everybody's, hey, Lambo's here, whereas Big Kingdom, when there's 100 or 200 people on Discord, you might jump on and they might have everybody but 2 or 3 people muted, so that people don't overtalk and can listen to directions. You just it's hard to form those friendships and those relationships in a big AC kingdom when you're just another 80, 90, 100 million power player in the crowd. I'd not necessarily kick people out, Yafi, but trim some fat. Noob says 1960 has such a big gap between their power now and when they started. Love to see it. Yeah, I haven't, quite honestly, I haven't studied what they were at, what they are at, and what the difference is. So if you have some numbers to throw out there, that would be fantastic. I just like watching the fights, chatting with you guys. Exactly, you don't need pilots for a C or a D seed. There are 2 people who have access to my account. Both Kat and MF have access to my account. But I did ask them never ever to use it, never to log on, not to fight with it. If they needed me online for fighting, just pick up the phone and call me, and I'll be there. They have access in a worst case scenario type situation. I get hit by a bus, I'm in the hospital, and they need to move my city onto territory. I guess secretly the other reason I don't want MF logging onto my account and fighting is because the way that man fights, he'd fucking zero me in 15 minutes. He'd get 5 million deads in a half an hour and then feel guilty about it. And I'd wake up and I'd have the entire store bought out for me, and I don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, in most KvKs, yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter if you're A seed or D seed. It's about who can sustain And who doesn't care how many troops they kill? So this flag must be able to be repaired soon, I think. This flag's repairing for 77. What did Cerez tell me? It's 2100 hit points, I think. After 2100 hit points on the durability. This then you can't repair it again. So if they can repair it one more time, hit the flag while he's in it. Is he solo filling? Hey, new subscription. I do not know how to pronounce your name, so AK, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you, sir. Reminder, guys, it is 100% free to subscribe to the channel, to hit that like button. Helps me out greatly. We are creeping and crawling on our way to 3,000 subscribers. We did a giveaway at 1,000. We did a giveaway at 2,000. We'll do another giveaway at 3,000. Load that puppy up with those sieges. They must be getting ready to repair that. Choo choo. What's that guy doing? Duke, please. Give me a second. I don't know if anyone gave her Duke yet. What's up, Suck? This has been fun to watch. It's been bloody. It's been bloody. Fun to watch though. Can't complain. This guy not even have a formation for YSG? Come on, you can do better than that. Maybe it's just to reinforce the rally. Even then, you'd want triple line on there for the march speed. Well, they said screw it, they're just straight swarming that flag. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a t-shirt, maybe a hoodie, maybe a coffee mug, maybe a hat, maybe a mouse pad. We'll see. cares about the Zig? Mohammed, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you. Who cares about the Zig? You can just slap the strongest enemy and plant fear in the rest. Well, I think that was the goal of 1960 yesterday, right? Is they wanted to absolutely beat the shit out of 1034. You know, there was some bad blood between the two after a couple of Osiris League grand finals. And then all the shit talking this Osiris League with 1034 not even making it to the grand finals. And then with 960 losing to 93 in the grand finals. So there was some shit talking as I understand it. I was hoping for feet pics. Well, send me your feet pics. I'll put them in an 8x10 frame and we'll give those away. So here we go. 75 is hitting them from the bottom. 606 is hitting them from the right side. How long do you give 77 here? 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I shared your channel. I appreciate that. My feet are covered in ink. The tattoos on your feet? That had to hurt. I hate needles. I have one tattoo. It's on my back and the upper shoulder area. It's the Green Bay Packers logo. It says World Champions above. And then beneath it lists all the years they won World Championships. And I was so drunk when I got that. They don't tattoo drunk people anymore. Talked to my boy in 1960. He said they don't take the 34 pass on purpose. Just because they don't want them to give up yet. Well, thank you, Voltron. I appreciate that. You know, I do my best. I try to live by the golden rule and treat others how I would want to be treated. So 75 came up to push this flag, while 77 went over to deal with 606. It's not the worst pain. Worked as a tattoo artist at age 18, covered head to toe, even face, head, palms, eyelids. Also terrified of needles, believe it or not. Oh my God. So I get blood taken once or twice a year. You know, the older you get, the more they got to test you for cholesterol and all that shit, right? So I get blood taken once or twice a year, and I will always warn them. You know, if you stick that needle in to take blood out and you are digging around inside my arm trying to find the vein, I will faint. I will pass out. I need to lay down when you take my blood. That usually freaks the nurses out. Something fierce. And they will call a more experienced one in to find the vein. So 875 did what they had to do there. They burned that flag, and now they're coming up to pinch 77 here. Yeah, I was talking to Apocalypse the other day. He has got relatives in the part of the world where there is currently some conflict going on, and he was very worried about his relatives there. And I've always been of the mindset, right? This world and the people here, we could accomplish great things. I mean, we'd probably be on Mars already, exploring the space already, if we could all just get along and work together. Put politics aside, put religion aside, embrace each other as brothers and sisters and work together. Understand that, you might be Muslim, I might be Christian, somebody else in the room might be Jewish. We're all entitled to believe what we want. But we're all also human beings. Just because I'm one religion and you're a different religion doesn't make me right, doesn't make you wrong. A good person is a good person regardless. A bad person is a bad person regardless. There are bad people in this world from every color, every denomination, every faith, there are bad people all over the place. But if all the good people would stick together and not be influenced by the bad people, we'd have a much happier world. It just... I would hate to be raising young kids these days. I'm glad that my youngest child is 19 going on 20. So this is unfortunately not a world that I want to raise young children in. Why even go to Mars, destroy another planet? I think the human race are explorers by nature, right? Damn, we're at 40 likes already. You guys are smashing it today. Appreciate you. Can I show my tech? I can do that. Let's show our tech to the enemy real quickly here. Here, let me just finish this one off so it looks a little bit more intimidating. There we go. Gotta finish that, then we're done. Everything else is done. That's all we got left. We can't figure out how the pyramids were built. They were built by aliens, dude. You don't watch Ancient Aliens? If you haven't watched Ancient Aliens, that show makes you think. I would strongly suggest it. I believe it's the History Channel. That show makes you think. Just silly things too, like where did Velcro come from? Well, that came from the alien spacesuits that they got when they picked up the crashed UFO in Roswell, New Mexico. I mean, how in the world would somebody invent Velcro out of thin air? Right? So that had to come from the alien spacesuits. I know how the pyramids were built. This guy downtown who wears a tinfoil hat told me his cousin built them. Oh, you're playing your first KvK. Well, you barb chain, right? I mean, seriously though, where did Velcro come from? I mean, all of a sudden it appeared out of nowhere. But yeah, go watch Ancient Aliens. It's interesting. It's interesting. I record that on DVR every time it comes out. My wife watches that show. I watch that show. It's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I think 960 is trying to work their way over here, and 77 just kind of has to hold out for a little while. You know, but 77's credit, they did make some progress overnight, at least overnight my time. Right, as did 671. 671's got this stuff here now, whereas yesterday they just had a little sliver over here. 960's trying to work their way through 2268. Meanwhile, my wife makes me watch 90 Day Fiancé. Oh, good God, I feel so sorry for you. Yeah, I mean, all of these kingdoms, right? There are times when they have more troops on the field than I think more than I can count, that's for sure, right? But even 75 right now, 77's got a lot. I mean, these guys got a lot of, it's crazy. Crazy. I mean, this is an 8 Imperium Kingdom KvK, and what has impressed me is I haven't gotten much lag spectating it. I'm spectating right now with simplified graphics off even, right? So, if these guys are getting very little lag when they're playing in it, that's fantastic for them. With 1034 out of Kingsland, I would say at this point, my opinion is it's only a matter of time before the Three Kingdoms do win it. Things could change, though. We've seen crazier stuff happen, right? P-Men, thank God for iPads. My wife watches what she wants on the TV. And I'm on the iPad while playing Rock on Mobile. How did marriage survive before tech? Oh, what's up, Wald? Kabuto says, I can't even fathom playing in such a KvK. It's crazy. When I was in 1052, when we played against 1254, they stomped us, right? They had so many troops on the field. It was like ants in the middle of summer at a fucking picnic with a piece of watermelon on the ground. I mean, they were all over everywhere. And this reminds me a lot like that. Yeah, I would agree. If 34 doesn't make a comeback, it's a good game. I mean, I have been quite impressed with 2268, though, this KvK. They have done much better than I thought they would. So my hat's off to the players there, the leadership team there. You know, I think many people saw them in this KvK and kind of chuckled a little bit. But they deserve to be in this KvK. They have done a hell of a job. $12.54 prime, 1093. Fought against both of them. I have felt that pain. Yeah, the 12.54 in their prime, insanely strong kingdom. Some insanely toxic players as well, but an insanely strong kingdom on the field. And 1093 has been crazy from the start. I think it was KvK 2 I fought against 1093 when I was in 1039, and it was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. I mean, I can only imagine it was like getting a colonoscopy while you were awake with no lubricant. You know, it was not pleasant. Yeah, I heard that KvK with 1846 was quite toxic as hell. Did ya? Maybe it was his pilot being toxic. I don't know. I mean, there's some good-natured ribbing, and that's fun at times. But there's just downright being a douchebag. I mean, the fun part for me is when people are being toxic in Lost Kingdom chat. Just not let let them know that they're getting to you. You know, somebody calls me an asshole, I will say, hey, yeah, you're absolutely right. You're the most wonderful person on the face. You know, kill them with kindness. It really gets under their skin, because all they're trying to do is get a rise out of you. All they're trying to do is get you to respond in the same way that they're talking to you, and when you don't, it really pisses them off. I remember in that KvK when I was in 1052 and Nugget and Bunny were getting kind of toxic in Lost Kingdom chat. Didn't get under my skin. I'm not going to let it get to me. Enjoy your dinner, Yaffy. Trying to take down this building flag. I can't even see the flag in this madness. Yeah, the phrase I throw out there just at random in Lost Kingdom chat every now and then is, "I like eggs." When they're going back and forth about stupid shit, I like eggs. Just out of the blue. What's up, B? Yeah, that KvK didn't go so hot. Well, thanks for the subscription, Henry. Appreciate you. That KvK didn't go so well for 2049. I think they should have paid more attention to the backside after they took Kingsland. And I mean, hats off to the winners in that KvK, but I think a bit more was expected out of 484 as well, and that Kingdom's kind of went down the. A lot of people left 44. $15. Yep, flag is done in 15 seconds. I'm amazed I was able to click on it, but so if both these kingdoms start pushing on 77, that's going to make it really, really tough for them. I think that's where they had issues yesterday, right? Yeah, I do not have a delay on the stream. That's just YouTube. It takes a bit of time for my system to encode the data and send it to YouTube, and YouTube to decode it and for you to view it. So that's I'll call it natural delay, right? It's not a delay I set on OBS itself. I don't know, if 77 gets out, it's gonna be tough. I mean, I think 1960 can probably take any of these two kingdoms at once, right? But if 2268 still has presence in here, 1875 still has presence in here, 606 still has presence in here, and they can work together, I think it's still gonna be tough, but Where is not Pluto at? My guess is he's probably hit 10 billion kill points by now, right? There's not Nemo. That's not Pluto. I should really put my glasses on. It's hard to see these. Nice, he's at 9.5. That's awesome. I just find it funny when he says he's not a spender. He's running around with 7 marches. I'm not a spender. $77 players are the same players as in 2489. So those 77 flags are repairing. This one from 77 is about done though. They're not touching here. This is the only place they'll be touching. We're going to leave you on this screen for just a minute while I drain the main vein. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's catch up on chat. 2010 is dead now while 2489 is still doing well. Suck says he's not a spender. Becoming a pilot, spend my own money in the game, not spending his own money in the game. Plot his coordinates, okay, we'll check those out. 1v1, I agree, 100%. $2010 top 300 to 500 is all zeroed T5 accounts. That's crazy. What's up, babe? Yes, sir. Go Pack Go. Amen to that. When is 2489 queuing up for the next KvK? You guys get all your migrants in? Can I check Mr. Hope and Wild Lions? Sure. Do we know where they're at? Are they in GV? There's Mr. Hope down to 763 million power. I may have passed Wild Lion, unless he's in a different... Register next pop most likely. What are the other kingdoms that are available next pop? Any idea? My Kaz versus your archers. If I win, I get an emoji. Where are we going to duel? My first encounter with Baba, it was in KvK 1. I was in 1039. He was in, good God, I forget which kingdom he was in. But the kingdom I was in, we took the zone in the top left corner. And Baba's kingdom was in the zone directly below us. I was not in White Tigers at that time. I was in a different alliance. But our job was to build territory to block the pass. And every time Baba came through the pass, we were supposed to call the White Tigers. So that's what I did. I followed orders. Every time Baba came through the pass, I would message King of Armenia, say Baba's here. You'd have about 6 or 8 White Tigers poured in, and just, Baba was really the most powerful guy in that kingdom. The other ones were not as big as spenders. So once you got Baba out of the equation, the other ones fell like dominoes. But he's a very nice guy. Chatted with him a couple of times. He's been in my chat here on occasion. Seen him in Apocalypse's chat most often. How many archers? I go back and forth between 2 archer marches and 3. Right now, for the next zone, I'm set up to run 3 archers. 3-2-2. Yeah, I was never in a kingdom with Baba, so I never had that gold chest experience. I was in 1039 with Solimar, but when he was active and buying like crazy, I was not in White Tigers at that time. But I have seen MF go to town buying gold chests as well. Aziz, UAE, Baba, yeah, that had to be nuts. Was that when Shinshi was there also, and he made his video doing his gold chest dance? Ottoman's the best, man. That march speed, that skill damage, can't beat it. Especially if you have farms to keep your resources full. You don't need France then. Did I see the spider you found in your house? No, was I supposed to look at the spider you found in your house? Did you post a picture on Discord or something? Right, New Jack? The Shinshi gold chest rain dance? Yeah, that's generally what I run when we're playing in the field. Is, well, I haven't switched from Ottoman for like 3 years. But that Twilight Falls skin is hard to beat for open field marches. I still like Guan Sargon. I still like Scipio in that lineup, though. It's hard to just pull infantry out altogether. No, where you guys are kicking ass at 70 likes. Let's keep going to 100. Right? What did I say? 100 likes, and I'm gifting 5 memberships. So let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know how long we'll be streaming today. My wife is home from work, and she just took the dog for a walk. So when she probably gets home from walking the dog, we'll probably be jumping off. So we got maybe a half hour left. I might fire up a stream later tonight again. We'll see. It just depends what else I got going on. I kind of want to play some Starfield. It's been a few days since I even touched that game, and we're only like 15% of the way complete. Also, City Skylines 2 was released today, so that's kind of got me drooling a little bit here. Well, the thing with cavalry, right, is the cavalry gear is so... Come on, where are you, Nevsky? There we go. The cavalry gear is so health focused at 51%. So if you run that 15% cavalry health skin, you're just adding on to a stat that's already way up there. Whereas if you run a cavalry defense skin, you're giving the commander what they lack. You've got 32% attack, 51% health, and 19.5% defense. You know, so you throw some extra defense on here, it's gonna be better than that 15% health skin. At least that's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. Yeah, skill damage is hard to beat. You know, the unfortunate thing about Ottoman, right, is I think that's negative infantry stats. Oh, very good point, Nevsky. .200 health bonus. Tried Nevsky and Hera. But for chaining? Were you trying it for chaining? Nobody cares about infantry stats. Yeah, we have a few players that still stick with those infantry. But yeah, I mean, when I'm open fielding and I've got 3 archer marches out there, infantry is the first thing I target. First thing, every time. If I see a Guan, 1.5 to 2 skill cycles, they're wasted. There's going to be a place for smite damage and a place for skill damage, so we'll have to see. Video game says it's doing 2 archer, 1 infantry, 1 cavalry now. Not a bad setup. You know, just if you're free to play, low spend, and you're running mainly archers, make sure you got resources. A lot of simps in here. Hey, new subscriber. Thank you. Simply Invest. A lot of infantry simps in my kingdom. They brag about I can tank. All I hear is throw me as a meat. Then they throw you as a meat shield. Yeah, I'm already working on those smite or those arch formations. Do we have any that we can... Oh, we don't have many. Not many we can open. But I definitely want Gorgo. She looks to be an insane garrison commander. We'll see, though. Is that coldest or oldest? F2P. Well, I won't have Gorgo of Voltron. I think I'm getting, what did I give myself? I'm getting 4th in MGE. Resurgence is going to max Gorgo immediately. Expertise Gorgo immediately. Smart Alpha is going to expertise Gorgo immediately. So really we'll only have 2 expertise once Kingsland opens. Resurgence maxes tech every KvK. Smart Alpha's got really good tech and really good infantry shit. So it should be fun. Yeah, so what did I say? I was getting 4th place? Is that what I said? So 4th place is what? So that's 50. Plus 228, so that's what, 278 plus whatever I get between now and then. Call it 300. So I'm still going to be 390 goldies away. Yep, there is an altar fight during kill event, so we will see what happens to our ranged MG at that time. I'm not going to tell people to hold back. What time is it though? I forget. Is that the 2:43 one? Yeah, that's fucking late for me. That's like 9:43 and wouldn't be done until close to midnight. We'll see. Yep, we got some forts to drop yet. Resurgence has the master plan for territory. I try and stay the hell out of his business. I am just temporary king right now while Cat's traveling. But we've been popping the resource production buff. I think today's the 6th day in a row I popped that. Well, we skipped 1 day for altar fights. I did the healing buff. And then I've been taxing the shit out of these people for like 6 days straight. But I was reading Lost Kingdom chat and I heard one person was saying to drain Earth Camp. You're not draining me, guys. Sorry. Just in these two, if I open all of these, I think that was, what did I calculate today? Like 7 or 8 billion wood, 7 or 8 billion food, 6 billion stone, and 5.5 billion gold, something crazy like that. So drain me, drain me, drain me, please come drain me. I do think they'll probably roll out smite damage across the board. And then after smite damage, they so what are the other formations here, right? So this will be for smite, archers for smite, well wedges skill damage. Echelon formation, okay, that's kind of specific to Trajan or support marches. Defensive formation, I don't see many people using this. Line formation, okay, all the gatherers, right? And triple line formation is speed. I've got triple line on all of my reinforcing type marches that I want to march a little bit quicker, especially those I use in Osiris. V formation, I think they really got to do something with this, though. And then to get people to use Margaret and Babur, they need to buff the shit out of these guys. They need to make them strong as hell. You know, nobody uses these. So I think they will do that eventually. You know, once the money runs out from all the people investing in armaments chests for arch formation and those smite commanders. But I think I've got like 2,100 days of speed ups last I checked. Beat Maverick last KvK, nice. Hollow Square is great on garrisons. I can see that. It's just so fucking slow. And I've only got one Hollow Square set, and that's on Richard, and that's nothing special. Maybe eventually, one of these days. New Attila Takeda, that could be the new play. We still use Attila Takeda for city rallies, though. You know, you send one, especially if someone's offline, right? You send one mega skill damage rally at them, and then it's Attila Takeda, Attila Takeda, Attila Takeda. Make sure they take as many deaths as possible. Leadership garrison that buffs normal attack and smite, and an AoE range commander. That makes sense. That does make sense. I don't know. I just kind of go with the flow. As soon as I think I know what Lilith is going to do next, they throw a curveball at you. Did they buff them already, Fabio? See, nobody uses them, so I wouldn't know that. Honestly, I did not have Attila Takeda Max during the prime Attila Takeda days. You know, so the only thing I've ever used Attila Takeda for is city rallies. Attila Martel and Warriors Unbound is crazy good for kill farming and city rallies. Haven't done Warriors Unbound yet. Haven't done Orleans yet. You know, we like the Heroic Anthem map. It's more, I think it's more suited to smaller kingdoms. Add artillery to the game. That'd be something, right? 120 millimeter artillery shells falling on your troops. Oh no, is 68 done? Does not seem like they're defending this flag, they're just straight swarming it. least I didn't see a rally come in on it. Do we see? Oh, there is a rally flag. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping to get the range commanders developed on a couple of farms so that I could just, drop archer towers on the back line somewhere. But then you gotta have them target something too, right? They don't just start shooting unless you're actually fighting. So I kind of abandoned that idea. Who's this guy? You better move. You better move. Up here. Yeah, that flag's almost down. Hey, what's up, Dracul? Awesome stream, Lambo. Let's go cheeseheads. Damn right. Good man. Good man. Using the cheesehead emoji. Or the cheese wedge. I guess I don't have the cheesehead enabled in there. They should allow tower marches to be extra free marches and people would invest. I just think, if you build an archer tower, it should start shooting at the enemies. Right? You shouldn't have to, and I may be wrong in how it works, but people have told me, no, you got to target the enemy or it will shoot at enemy that your other troops are engaged with. But yeah, you just drop an archer tower, and I'm sorry, if there's an archer tower in the middle of the battlefield and those troops are not shooting at an enemy target, there's a problem there. Oh, yep. Auto TP. There you go. Oh, I thought that flag might touch it, but I guess not. There was a flag here, wasn't there? I swear to God there was a flag there. Did 68 destroy the flag? I'm not smoking crack. There was a flag here, right, guys? What's up, Alpha? It does auto fire if you have War Frenzy. That's good information. Thank you, P-Man. Max the 2 engineering commanders in my farm. That's good information. So you have to get War Frenzy, and then it will auto fire. I'm not on crack, though. There was a flag here, and they took it down, right? Smash that like button, or Lambo will what? What's up, Classified? So that forces... Well, either way, if they would have taken down that flag by attacking it, they would have still had to build a little teeny tiny flag here. But this flag will then be touching this one. Not this one. Okay, good. I'm not going crazy. Thank you, Lelouch, for confirming that. Alright, so what, we got about 15 minutes till this flag builds over here. Ooh, there's some choo-choo train action going on here. $875 coming from somewhere. Oof. 71 flags are a-burning. N34 is pushing towards the GT fort. Where are we talking here? Up here? So what happens if they take this fort down? GT loses all this territory, right? But that's what, at least we'll say 20 hours, 18 hours yet to take down these two. And then that's got a 24-hour burn on it. I think by that time, 1960, hopes to have 2268 out of Kingsland. I don't know. It might get interesting. But, I mean, they can maybe just backdrop forts here again, too. Who knows? Or I don't know if a fort will fit in this space up here. Or they can drop this 60 GT fort right in here. So it depends. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's easy to burn stuff when you can free burn it. That Zenobia is going down quick. 71 must be in their downtime. What time is it? About 5 a.m. in Seoul. I think 71 is Japanese. Looks like that's a combination, I think, of Japanese and Chinese. Who knows? 34th strategy is fight where they know it's safe. Shake my head. Hey, you said it, I didn't. Sub V, which is sub V? Oh, these guys here. Cell Productions, good to see you. Thanks for the subscription. Appreciate you. Yeah, I guess that my fault. I didn't notice 34 has this territory over here, but I mean, it's definitely not over by any means, especially if 77 and 671 get pushed back during downtime every single night. You know, it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a struggle. Plotto is at 530628. We'll check it out here in a second. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I would be super concerned if either 2377 or 1671 gets pushed out of Kingsland. 875 has had a crazy field presence here. 2268 has shown that when they have allies with them to support them, you know, they're relentless themselves. 606 has had crazy field at times, so you know, a lot of people are saying, oh, okay, 1V's out. It's the done deal, but I think this is far from over yet. You know, it's going to come down to who refuses to quit. I think we all know 1960's got the resources and speed ups to go forever. Oh, they did. They did, Lilosh. Absolutely. The map was quite different yesterday when I logged off about an hour after reset. You know, the three allies had maybe a third of Kingsland. And when we started streaming today, about 2 hours ago, they had about half of Kingsland. So, you know, who can make the most progress during the opponent's downtime? We'll see. We'll see. You know, I mean, part of me is like, man, 1960, they're tough as nails. I want them to win. But part of me is like, yeah, in the same respect, you know, these blue guys have been the underdogs. And here's the thing, too, right? If the Five Kingdoms win, who gets the zig? I would love to be a fly on the wall for those conversations. Right? Does 1034 ask for the zig even though they got pushed out of Kingsland in 14, 15, 16 hours? Well, okay, they got 2V or whatever that alliance is still in there. Does 2268 ask for the zig because they've been fighting 1960 the entire time? Well, okay, not in the first zone. Understandably so. Does 1875 get the zig? 1606? I mean, how would those discussions play out? Yeah, if 2268 gets locked out before 77 or 671 get pushed out, I think that's going to be the determining factor. I think you're spot on. I agree with you 100%. Simply Invest says 2377 and 1671 is holding 1875 and 1606. Once 1960 cuts the other three kingdoms out and helps, it's over. That's assuming 77 and 671 still have territory in here. You know, it's going to be who can push their enemies during the enemy downtime the most. The 5 allies or the 3? I mean, I think we know 1960 is going to keep pushing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't have a downtime. But these other kingdoms seem to. Yeah, if you own the Zig at the end, your camp gets 240 Autreks. And then you have to distribute 60 with your allies. So what would that mean? So let's just say the 5 allies win at the end. 2268 we'll say holds the Zig. That's 60 Autrek inscriptions that they could split between the other 4 kingdoms. 20, 40, 60. What's 60 divided by 4? So that's what, 13? 13 or so, if my quick math is good. And no, I'm not a math major. Think 71's about drained? $15? Okay, thanks, guys. I was close. You round 13 up, you get 15, right? So yeah, I mean, there's a huge advantage from an Autrek perspective to who holds the Zig at the end. I can't even imagine 240 Autreks for a single camp when you've got one kingdom in a camp. You know, the last 2 times we've won, we've had 4 or 5 kingdoms in our camp, so we've had to kind of spread those out evenly between the 4 or 5 kingdoms. I mean, shit, the first KvK we did that Autrek was a thing, I had 8 farms get Autrek rewards because we split it evenly, you know, between the 4 kingdoms in the camp. Or I guess that was Nile KvK, so it was 2 kingdoms in the camp, right? Us in 1570, I think it was. Why are we even discussing this? We all know the Zig is going to either 960 or 2268. They both have the Panther factor. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, how would you feel if you were one of these 5 kingdoms, right? And let's just say, for argument's sake, 2268 gets the Zig at the end. And 1875 has been fighting their asses off. And they get 15 Autreks. That's hard to swallow. That's a hard pill to swallow. Oop, it's not Black Panther, it's just Panther. Oops, and yeah, it would help if I was in the chat here. There we go. Panthers link is coming up here in a second. Come on, Nightbot. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you, Nightbot. There we go. For all your end of KvK Zig stealing needs, contact Black Panther Gaming. What's up, Happy? We're 12 away, guys. Smash that like button. 12 away from 100. Be 2 streams in a row with 100 likes. That would make me do the happy dance. Although, if I do the happy dance in Wisconsin, California would get a 6.7 magnitude earthquake. But I will be giving out 5 gifted at 100 likes. Let's do it. You think Plato was behind the Zig stealing? I don't know. I don't know. He, he talks about, I don't know arc strategy. But a lot of the comments he had in some of those broadcasts were spot on. I'm just a fighter, but yet you see him leading the war effort here from time to time, telling people push here, go there, do this. I think he's smarter than he gives himself credit for. Lucci. So I tried Sargon Lucci and was not impressed with the reports that I got. So I have changed. I was running Guan Scipio and then Sargon Lucci. So I have changed to Guan Sargon and Scipio Lucci. I know in talking to Plato and watching his streams, he has been very happy with the Scipio Lucci march. So we're going to give that a try when the next pass opens, when Kingsland opens, and go with that. Gumbo, you really do not need to gift 5 at 100. If you do, great, and I thank you very much, sir, but yeah, save your money. I appreciate any donations I get, any memberships I get, but it's never expected from anyone. Lucci Pyrus? Haven't tried that yet. And my Pyrus is not expertise yet. Nor did I get the museum buff for him. Look at my message. At 100 likes, I give 5 gifted, but this time to my Feet Finder account. Okay. Okay. I see it now. Voltron says Scipio Tariq, Lucci Sargon, Liang YSG, Nevsky Joan, HQ William. No Guan at all, huh? Mad Mania, I'm going to need that Feet Finder. Oh, good God. So as soon as this flag goes down, we'll run my 7 marches past y'all and see what you think. Well, 9 Rec 9, and welcome to the stream, Rec. 960 is clearly at an advantage on their side of the map. They are methodically working through alliances and flags to get to the other side of the map. I think it's back and forth. 2377, 1671 did a fantastic job overnight. And when I say overnight, U.S. time. Oh, there's Belisarius. Alex. They did a fantastic job overnight, U.S. time. But it seems now 875 is up, 606 is up, and they are pushing them back a little bit now. Alright, so my 7 marches that I plan to use. We've got the Guan Sargon. Equipment, armaments. We've got the Scipio Lucci, equipment, armaments. We've got Boudica YSG. We've changed this up. Equipment, armaments. ZL Nibu, equipment, armaments, HQ William, there's the equipment, and the armaments, not so great. Got some work to do on those. Nevsky Joan, equipment, armaments, and RD Tommy, equipment, armaments. If I don't want to do RD Tommy, we've got XY Honda. Equipment sucks. Armaments, okay. I doubt I'll be bringing Trajan out, so we may very well take the war drums and put it on somebody else. We may shift some of this leadership gear to that 3rd Archer March. Rally. Henry ZL. Rally number 2, Nevsky Justin. Rally number 3, Tariq Pakal. Garrison 1, Dito Hera. Or Jan Hera. Or this would be for like a backup flag somewhere. Xeno YSS. Jadwiga YSS. This is the Speed March T1s. Speed. And this is barb chaining. So we'll see what happens in KvK, and we'll see how it plays out. I know everyone's going, Artie, Tommy, are you fucking high? But I'm serious, guys. Having Tommy in that mix, oh, juicy. And Artie and that self-silence just makes that Tommy poison last longer. And any woman will tell you, the longer you last, the better things get. What's up, Clutch? Sky, sorry, that scared the shit out of you. Well, we can probably try it both, Gum, Arch, and I mean, my infantry equipment and arch formation, or my infantry gear and armaments, that's the word I'm looking for, in arch formation isn't top tier. Trajan would be better. You just want to kill my Trajan, that's all. Trajan gets insta-targeted now. I don't know that it's even worth it bringing him in the field. But I mean, I've got all that leadership gear on him. I mean, Christ. I mean, Tommy, in my opinion, is the most underrated commander in the game. I used her in my 5 March lineup. It was Boudica Tommy and ZLYSG. And that was in my 6 March lineup as well. I absolutely love Tommy and that poison she brings to the battlefield. The last ARC match we were in was against some very good opponents. I mean, they VIP 18s, T5s, good equipment. And as soon as I brought Tommy into the field and started using her, their troops absolutely fucking melted. I was taking even trades until I brought Tommy into the field, and then they fucking melted. 1V, the Alliance is no longer in Kingsland. They do have Sub-V, which is one of their sub-alliances in the blue over here. So they do still have some Kingsland territory. Now, 1V is trying to work its way up in this other zone to this 60 GT fort, I would assume. So if they take out the 60 GT fort and this 60 MX fort, then lots of territory in Kingsland goes dead. But those can get rebuilt somewhere, I would imagine. I mean, I'm no territory guy, and looking at all these forts makes me really friggin' dizzy. Ooh, look at that, 91. 91 cut through here. They're on fire, but they cut through there. Good for them. Tommy is good. So, yeah, ZL Nibu, it works and it doesn't work. Last KvK, I switched from ZL Nibu to Henry ZL. You know, 2 reasons. One, because I use it anyway for rallies, and I wouldn't have to flip equipment around all the time. And 2, it just ZL Nibu seemed to be a lot squishier than I anticipated. But I mean, I'm seeing Redline use ZL Nibu. I'm seeing a lot of these big time players use that ZL Nibu march. So there's got to be something to it I'm missing. Yeah, the only problem with ZLYSG is it was squishy as hell. Three more likes, guys. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more likes. We're at 1,000. Or excuse me, I wish, right? We're at 100. Make sure you have gifting enabled. You can always join the Touchdown Club on your own. But 3 more likes, we'll gift 5 memberships. So let's at least do that. So some of the free-to-play players out here get gifted memberships. Does it? Okay. You know, and I'm not one to look at each and every report, right? I might look at a report here and a report there. So maybe the reports I was looking at when I was running ZL Nibu were just the wrong reports. I'm running Booty Artie, Henry ZL. There's the 100. Oh, yeah. There's the 100. You guys rock. Enable those gifted. Let's see who gets it. Big fight coming. 5:36:11. Oh, okay. That was just south of me. Who got it? Who got it? Scoob, it's clutch. Yes, you got one there, my friend. Video Games Hall Gaming got one. Nice. Nice. Make sure you've got gifting enabled. Sometimes people are in here and they don't have those gifts enabled, and you can't get it if you don't enable it, right? I did not lower the price of membership. I would have to redo every single tier of membership because I can't just add a new tier on. If I add a new tier on, it goes at the end. So I would have to delete the existing tiers of membership and start from scratch. And I have yet to get an answer from YouTube as to how that would impact my current members. So I do not want to screw with my current members and the membership levels until I know. But I was thinking about going to a lower tier for membership, 99 cents or $1.99, thinking that might get me more members and we could have more emojis then, because the number of emojis you have in a YouTube chat is driven by the number of members you have. But YouTube doesn't specify if they have to be $5 a month members, 99-cent a month members. It's just number of members. So that was my whole thought process behind that, right? I mean, this isn't a business for me. I do this for shits and grins. This is more of a hobby. So the more people we can have in chat popping off those emojis, the more fun we can all have. Except for that damn feet pick emoji. I gotta remove that. I gotta remind myself to remove that. Y'all have too much fun with the feet picks. Any money I make from this game, it goes right back into the PC. It goes into graphics. It goes into Rise of Kingdoms bundles, all things to help enhance the stream and help us all enjoy it a little bit more. See here, all I had to do was say feet picks, and here come the feet picks. See, he's got Lucci primary. Or was that HQ? France. Ottoman. Vikings. Ottoman. Germany. Ottoman. So what? They gotta push her. Oh, this is already on fire. This one they're not touching. I'm sure there's a flag in here somewhere, right there. So they're friendly fire. Friendly fire. 68 and 75 are both here. Look at that's a lot of fucking marches. Oh, where's 1960 going? Rope-a-dope. Was that 1034 I saw coming in there now too? Damn right. Just 1960s like, oh, 1034 is here, fuck everyone else. You got the Forrest Gump gif up there now. So and while they went left, 75 and 68 pushed up. Not bad. Not bad. Have a good one, Voltron. We'll see you tomorrow. Run V is real, Happy says. The two things I like about archers the most, right? One, that purple archer set is probably the best value set in the game. You've got the two green pieces for cavalry, but no other troop type has a 4-piece set in purple that gives you extra bonuses for making the 2 pieces or the 4 pieces. And that's cheap to make, it's cheap to proc, and a procced purple archer set is as good as, just a little bit less, but is as good as a non-procced legendary archer set. So that's one. Two is the archer commanders are so versatile. Let's forget about Edward, let's forget about El Cid. But any of those other commanders, you can find multiple pairings for, no matter who you have expertise, and they're gonna do good on the field. Whether it's a Ramsey Cyrus, Nebu Cyrus, Nebu Tommy, anyone with Nebu, or anyone with ZL, or anyone with YSG, or Boudica with anyone. Right? Those are my 2 favorite things about archers right there. And granted, I don't use the purple set anymore, but while I was building my archer gear to where it is today, that was critical, because you didn't have to invest a lot to get that purple archer set. Who is winning the fight? I can't see. I know we need streamer mode, right, to be able to see who's red marches, blue marches, green marches, whatever. You already have a gumbo icon? Dead weight? Nah. I highly doubt that. I mean, you've been on my streams for only about a week now, but you've added a lot of value on the streams and also in the Touchdown Club on Discord. Which, by the way, those of you that just got membership, make sure your YouTube profile is linked to your Discord profile so you have access to that Touchdown Club. Is that easier to see the sad faces? There's a lot from both sides. Hey Harley, good to see you. And I'm on mute. I don't know how freaking long I've been on mute, talking away. I don't know what the last thing I said was. But yeah, we did a little bit earlier stream today, get some of the European crowd in here. I didn't see many. I think only Farmer was the only English speaker streaming when I started the stream too. So figured it was probably a good time before Redline and Plato and you know, all the big content creators started jumping on, right? $10:34. Yeah, they probably could have built a flag. What, 20 minutes to build a flag, roughly? Probably could have snuck one in there. Come here, boy. I love that. Come here, boy. Nice. Today, about 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago. Simply. So today we just started streaming about 2.5 hours ago. Overall, what was it? October 14th of last year was my first live stream. I mainly do live streams. I hate editing videos. You know, plus I like the interaction with you guys a lot. $18.75 in their uptime, yeah. Yeah, they really have a massive field presence when they are online. They were quite impressive both yesterday and then today with some field presence. The problem is, right, it takes what, 8 to 10 minutes for them to walk all the way over here, if not longer. You know, so 1960's got the advantage. All their cities are in this area, so they've got the advantage. Even if 1875 comes over here and sad faces 1960, they can refresh quicker. Yep, and I don't think they care that this flag is burning, because this flag's got fewer hit points on it. This flag's repairing. That's where they're going next. Slapshot doing a little cheeseburgering. Ketchup and pickles, please. Shoo freaking shoo. Here come the 960 refresh marches. Tasty Taco, he's always in the streams. Tasty, if you're watching, throw up an emoji. Boudica with the beer mug is the perfect one. Is 34 coming in again from the left? That's a hell of a march for them, too. What are they rallying? I mean, they should just drop a freaking flag right here, right now. Dropping a flag here would force 960 to come and deal with the building flag instead of going up to take out this other flag up here. Over here. Yeah, that flag's repairing. That flag's repairing. There's the Seawill rally. Henry ZL, best rally in the game, if you ask me. Well, to be fair, 1034's got some territory in Kingsland yet. And they were coming through the pass to try and backdoor these guys a little bit. But if they drop a flag and start building a flag over there, like I forget who was saying it. I think maybe Leloch was saying it. It would distract 1960 because 60 would have to go deal with that. And that would give these flags a little bit more time to repair. Although this one is nowhere even close. I mean, about all 1034 can do at this point is be annoying. Best rally in the game is anything with Dragon Lancer? Okay. Okay. There goes the flag. Plug your ears, Mad. Don't fall off the ladder. They're just balling up here? I don't know. How is this flag repairing? Did they have touching territory at one point? Back building. Coming up to do this flag next, it appears. "1960 pilots fight like robots." Well, you know, there have been advancements in AI recently. From what I understand, they passed a law in the United States because China was buying up all of the GPUs that NVIDIA was designing for AI. They passed some law in the United States that they can no longer be exported to China or there's a whole list of countries. Or you can export them, you just have to get an export permit or something. So who knows? Maybe 1960 got a bunch of those AI GPUs, and they're running some sort of AI in the background. No, they're not bots. I joke, people. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Yeah, I think the 4090s. There's a bunch of products on that list that's gonna, I wouldn't say cripple gamers in Asia, but it's going to hurt the Asian market with the gamers over there. That said, I think I heard two or 3 months ago that there was a Chinese company looking to make their own GPUs, and they were going to be half as much as the Nvidias and be as, or if not more powerful. Who knows? Who knows? I think my 3070 Ti and my 10900K CPU, I think they pair very well together at the moment. So if I ever upgrade my CPU, I'm gonna have to upgrade my GPU at the same time to get the best bang for my buck. But I know the 10900K is a few years old, but it's still chugging along. 10 cores at 5 gigahertz. The 3070 allows me to run any game out there, and no problem with Rise of Kingdoms. Hell, I have run Rise of Kingdoms on my fucking Chromebook. Sam becoming a member of the Touchdown Club. Thank you, Sam. I appreciate that. Video Game says, when I fought 2377, it felt like they were botting. I would test it by sending a march out, recalling it instantly, and then sending it out again, and both times it was targeted immediately. Yeah, that can get predictable too at times, so. When you're in enemy cities, you oftentimes have your... Wow! Thank you, Sam. Brand new member to the stream, and he's dropping the 5 gifted memberships. Coming in the door hot. Appreciate that. Thank you, sir. Ivan, Winter, Mudslinger, Neptune, and New Jack all gifted memberships. Love it. I love it. Gumbo says, I need AI to text my wife back so she stops getting mad at me. Good luck with that. Yeah, Sam, appreciate that. Got a new laptop 2 months ago, Ryzen and 4070. Nice. Yeah, they're making some killer laptops these days, too. It's annoying when you accidentally go into an enemy ball for 1 second. Yeah. I think an average laptop would be able to run it on some lower settings. The only way to know is to give it a try. The thing, when I was buying this PC, right, somebody that was much more knowledgeable about computers at the time told me was, just make sure you get a M.2 SSD. They're faster than snot. And the thing with Rise of Kingdoms, right, is a lot of this stuff, when you're scrolling around, well, what the hell, Sam? Man, I truly appreciate it, but it's not necessary. Another 5 gifted. Inviticus, Apocalypse Gaming, Asher, Lee, Ben. And guys, if you're here, please shout out to Sam and thank Sam for those 5 gifted. That's 10 gifted he's given us in the past, what, 5 minutes? And he is brand new to the stream, brand new member himself. Truly appreciate that. Yaffy. It's the Yaffy's got the French curse, I think. So what was I saying? Yeah, the M.2, right? M.2 SSD. Because as you're moving around the screen, you know, a lot of these things load in from that M.2 or from your hard drive. And if you're using an ancient hard drive, you know, one that actually spins instead of one that's memory based, then it's going to take longer and you're going to get delay and you're going to get lag. So I have a dedicated M.2 drive just for this game. So the only thing I have installed on one of the M.2s I have is Rise of Kingdoms. I mean, I've got some pictures and stuff on there too, but no other games. I appreciate that, Sam. Hell, you gifted 10 memberships today. I like you too, my friend. But no, seriously. Super chats, gifted memberships, it's never expected from anyone. It is appreciated, though, greatly. Clutch, I gifted you one earlier. Yeah, M.2s are cheap. You can find a good 2 terabyte one for 110, 130 bucks. The Samsung 970, 980. I mean, the price of memory has come down. What the hell? Sam, man. I thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. 5 more gifted from Sam the man. Sky, you got one. Radu, Muhammad. Leo Gameplay. Ataya. Nice. Nice. More. We'll see. After this stream's over, we'll see. Maybe we can add another emoji into the chat. As an OG 93, I respect the new players. If you were OG 93, I probably fought against you in KvK 2. I was in 1039 at that time. Y'all kicked our ass. You bent us over and you didn't use any lubricant. Sam deserves those sweet toe shots of yours. This emoji is as close as you get, right? Right there, that's as close as you get to feet pics. Yeah, I mean, I've been around a while. KvK 1, I was in 1039, played against Baba's Kingdom at that time. KvK 2, I was in 1039, I played against, I think it was 1093 and 1016. But yeah, 1016, I mean, you guys zeroed Solomar that KvK, if I remember correctly, between you and 1016, where it had Dragothian and Roni in it at the same time. At that time, that was the battle of the content creators. Chisgul, Drago, Roni, all in the same KvK. The three biggies at that time. You've been trying to get feet pics forever. Drop cash and the feet pics come out. That's as close as you get as the emoji. I'll have to leave that emoji in there so that when you ask me for feet pics, I got something to throw out there, right? Nice, Merc. I hope you have a good fight. Is it if you want me to stream it, I'll see what I can do. I don't know what my workday looks like tomorrow, but just shoot me a message in Discord, or better yet, post in my Discord on the KvK streaming requests channel. And that goes for anyone, right? If you're playing in a KvK and you got a pass opening, Kingsland opening, whatever the case may be, shoot me the details on my Discord. If you got a map, fantastic. If you can tell me who the allies are, great. If you have power and kill point numbers, that's awesome too. But if you just want me to stream it, just let me know. We'll see what we can do. Change the title. 34 ain't doing shit. Roni quit a while back. I don't know where he went. Yep, they got caught refund scamming. $22.68. Ben, yeah, they I think they are the surprise of this KvK. Either that or 1960 is, well, I mean, they're swarming. They're swarming. Yeah, they do a good job getting garrisons in there, backup garrisons ready to fill. I mean, that's the problem we have in KvK, and we're a small kingdom, right? Everybody's trying to fill the flag, and it's hard to get your backup garrison in there. I don't think Roni scammed anyone. No, not at all. But he was in a kingdom that had a bunch of people that did the refund stuff. No, Roni's a good dude. The Flavius, I think, might be Plato. Yeah. There, okay, plug your ears. Here we go. Here's the sad thing, right? Well, it's both sad and happy, right? it took GT more to take down this flag than they did any one of the 1034 flags we watched them burn. You know, and I'm not trying to diss on 1034. They're a super solid kingdom. They've won, I mean, how many Ark of Osiris leagues? But I think everyone will say that their performance thus far in this KvK has been not as impressive as their power maybe lead. They're not playing up to their potential, I think, is a nice way to put it, right? Yeah, I mean, probably in the next few hours, this territory for 671 and 77 is going to shrink by, I would say, 2 to 3 flags minimum. You know, then tomorrow they might push back again. Again, this is a war of attrition. He who lasts the longest is probably going to win. If you can push your enemy during their downtime more than they can push you in yours, that's going to do well for your kingdom. Show the maps. I was just scrolled out, but there we go. Spoke to Leopard, and he is like, let's see, that's beware for the uninitiated. I mean, as long as 60 GT is in Kingsland, it's going to be rough. I mean, they're coming down here, right? They're cutting off 68 here. They're going to go against 91. MX is going to hit 91 here then. They're cutting off 68 in this area. You know, it just, are they going to get 68 and 91 out before 77 and 71 are out of Kingsland? I think 77 will probably be out of Kingsland potentially before 71, but you know, just because of where their territory's at. But we'll see. I mean, there's plenty of KvK left here, which is nice. It'll give me something to stream for the next few days, because our Pass 7 doesn't open till Thursday. I think 1093 and 1365 are built differently. I love what 1093 does there. They are super organized, and everyone buys into their philosophy, right? You know, you don't have any selfish players. It's all kingdom, alliance, camp first. When they move, they move. It's like a tidal wave of troops moving on the field. .365, very similar. And those two kingdoms can reinforce flags like nobody's business. Alright, Swizz, just if you haven't done so already, shoot one of the R4s a message and let them know. Because we do count heads when the pass is open. Thursday the 2nd is our Pass 7 opening. So this is how our KvK is stacking up. We took San Pedro. It was a tough fight, right? Almost 5 million deads in this first zone myself. And the first altar fight, we handled that on Sunday. Now, a lot of the a lot of the wind camp that we were going against went to this free altar here. So they have since disconnected from this free altar. So our next altar fight will be a doozy. We are still working on getting our defenses set up here at this Pass 7. This Pass 7, we were on the other side last KvK, right? We were going through the Pass 7 from the bottom to the top. This mountain poses some huge problems. You put a couple of forts back here, and you back build forts here and here. It makes it very hard to crack. We couldn't crack it our last KvK. So we're looking to do a similar setup. I don't know if our plan is to fill in this zone with flags or not. Looks like the enemy has started filling in their zone with flags. So it might be we just play defensive at the pass and just fill it with fucking farm troops and let them attack it all day long. Or we let them have the pass and attack our forts all day long and look for trades. I don't know our exact plan. That's not my call. I just go where they tell me. Kingsland's going to be a doozy, though. You've got wind water camp over here. They've got some excellent alliances, excellent kingdoms here. I mean, 10.3 billion. These guys are monsters. 11 or what is it? It's 88 or 11. Oh, let me get up the map here. There are too many kingdoms in this KvK. It's hard for me to remember. 2111, they are built very similar to us. Have about 30 to 40 hardcore fighters, around 6 to 7 billion power. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Say hi to MF. I will. I will actually be seeing MF on Saturday. He is in the States traveling. Got some business here, and he's going to stop by and say hello. Going way out of his way, too, to a little bumblefuck town called Oshkosh, Wisconsin. But hey, we are a C-seed kingdom. So this KvK Alliance Power, we're 17th. Right? Alliance kills, though, we're 7th. Individual power, I was 3rd or 4th. Dropped down to 12th. Individual kills, I'm 3rd. The top 3 are all in our Earth camp. Or top 4 are all in our Earth camp. But hey, I have first place where it matters in achievement points. Damn straight. Which Kingsland pass will you have? To be determined. To be determined. A real place called Timely, Wisconsin? I've never heard of it. Yeah, the only Timely, Wisconsin location. Timely is a city in Wisconsin founded in 1901 by Victor Timely. Oh, okay. That's on a comic website. So, I've never heard of a Timely, Wisconsin. Nice, Merc. 22nd in power, 7th in KP. Yeah, unfortunately, MF has retired from the game. His account has changed hands. The owner is now Fluffy Pony, and he took the account to 2605. Really good guy. You know, he spent 2 weeks with us here before he was able to migrate the account out. Buying gold bundles and giving us gold chests the entire time. Participated in all of the events that we had. You know, you would think, right? Somebody buys a 750 million power account, they could raise a whole lot of hell in the kingdom. That's 20 gifted now from you, Sam. Thank you very much, man. I do greatly appreciate that, but you can stop. You can stop. A 750 million power player could have raised a whole hell of a lot of chaos in a kingdom. You know, they could have won every MGE, every gold head event, but he didn't do that. So, you know, and he's a very nice guy. So I wish him the best of luck in 2605, and, you know, the door is always open should he ever wish to come back here. So we've got the power, Kevin S. 88. Charlotte got a gifted. Tay Gaming got a gifted. Very, very nice. Our alliance power is currently at 6.2 billion. But, I mean, we're stacked. We're stacked. I mean, we got Resurgence, right? 8 million kills. 8 billion kills. 33 million deads. Right, you look at Stitch, 7.1 billion kills, 31 million deads. You know, Mavic, 9.2 billion kills, 50 million deads. I mean, I would put our R4 group up against anyone. Shadow of Moon, 7.6, 29. You know, you got Winnie the Pooh, 5.8 and 19. Cat is normally the R5. She is just traveling now. You know, 6.6 and 34. You know, and I've got 12.9 and 59. So, I mean, I would put our R4 group up against anyone. You know, and we've got some really killer players here in R3 as well. You know, Yami's always in chat here. Plague. You know, I love the players in this kingdom, right? We've got some lower power players, but they're active as hell. Wreck and Happy and Solaris and, you know, Swizz and Clap. And then in rank 2, we've got 72 farm accounts. You know, filling flags, filling rallies. Are you kidding me, Sam? Are you kidding me right now? That's 40 gifted memberships from Sam today. I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. My goodness, man. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Thank you, sir. 960 hasn't even started yet. Y'all see something special? You know, 960 is a different animal. They are a different animal. So let's get rid of this 1029 map. Let's get this 960 map back up there. Show him the toes. I cannot show my toes. No, It ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. But yeah, if you got a gifted membership from Sam, whether it was one of the first 20 he donated or this last 20 that he just dropped in here, yeah, be sure and thank the man, because he's going above and beyond. Looks like 960 just came over and cleaned out 1034, or at least chased them behind the pass. Next 960 flag is going up here. So yeah, they're methodically working their way down to cut off the 2268 territory. And then they will be able to assist. I mean, they're just going to methodically work their way around the ziggurat, cutting each kingdom out one by one. I'm going to start muting y'all when you say the word toes. Where's my moderators when I need them? Whip out the dogs. No, nope. Anyone recommend some Chinese server YouTubers? I want to watch their fights. Swizz, I'm telling you, I can zero you here. You're in 1029. All these other guys who are saying toes in chat, I have no control over. Yeah, oh, you're right next door to me too, aren't you? Yeah, you're right next door to me too. Right there. Boy, that's an easy one. That's an easy one. He trained back up a little bit. Why am I looking there? Kingsland is over here, bro. Lambo, stream the zeroing, please. Yeah, I just want to make sure I know where Tan is in the kingdom, because once it's a kill event, that's first thing we do is we get some kills on Tan. One of the few rogue players left here. I wouldn't call him rogue. Every now and then he pushes in a gold head event, so we just try and keep him zeroed at all times. But I do hate to do this, guys. I don't know if my mic is picking it up, but my stomach is just growling. I need to get some food in my belly. I can't play Metallica because it's copyrighted. So we have the Epidemic Sound metal playlist going. I like it better than the funk dance music that a lot of the streamers played, but I gotta get some food, guys. I hate to do it, especially since Sam has been so generous tonight, gifting, what is that now, 45 memberships, something crazy like that. I appreciate that, Sam. You are definitely the goat to this stream. Only Farmer is streaming. We're going to redirect you guys over to Only Farmer. Be sure and do a hashtag Lambo raid when you get there. The stream today has been sponsored by Sam. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you. We'll catch y'all on the next one. We'll see. Maybe after dinner I'll fire up another one, but probably not until tomorrow. I need to get some stuff done around the house, give some attention to the wife and the dog. And that's it, guys. Thanks for keeping me entertained this afternoon, as much as hopefully I have kept you entertained. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one. Sam's the GOAT.